Hey everybody, it's Dan. After a frustrating day of DuckTales, I have decided to move on to Megaman. Just because. There's a much bigger chance of me failing multiple times. And on Basement Beats, I had actually played through to the Dr. Wily stages. Just decided to start over from the beginning and make a full playthrough of it. That being said, here I am. Starting with Bubble Man stage, I don't know if that's most efficient or not. It's just what I decided to start with, so. This game, one of my favorites in my youth because, well, it is by far the easiest Mega Man game. There's not, you can't even argue it. And as, you know, anybody who watches the channel knows, I'm more of a RPG and strategy gamer, primarily. That being said, this was within my wheelhouse. I could actually play it. It was easy enough that it was forgiving enough that it was a game that I could play and beat, which without a lot of practice, there wasn't very many games as a kid that I could play through and beat. Primarily just RPGs is all I ever played through. But this game introduced me to the world of Mega Man. And to be fair, I haven't played a lot of the Mega Mans. Not because I didn't want to play them or I didn't have them available to me, but because I would let other people play them. Fucking Krabbies. Forgot about this part. But I'm at the boss already. Bubble Man, you're going down. I gotta remember. Bubble get against fire next. Hit the ceiling, because I'm an idiot. There's going to be a lot of continues. This isn't like, oh, I'm so good at the game I can play through and never die, or not have to continue. There's going to be continues. I'm really not that good at this game. Bubble Man is pretty easy. Well, all the bosses are pretty easy, but But this was my introduction to Mega Man, and I played it and played it and played it and played it. And like anybody who watched the Basement Beats series, I did play through it in the Basement Beats, and I got to the Wily Worlds. Our first 72-hour live stream, I believe, I played up to... I'm going to do Metal Man next, just because. I played up to... I don't know if I got to the Wily Worlds or not. That was a long time ago. But I played it then, too, just because it was available. Energy tank. Totally getting that. Gonna need those in the Wily stages, because I am not very good at this game. I don't remember if you can jump through these or not. I'm going to assume you can't. More awesome music. I've got a lot of system slowdown going on right now. One thing with Mega Man that doesn't make it difficult. It makes it more difficult than it appears. It's kind of slidey. You don't stop on a dime. That's what I was looking for. Drilly things. Ice cream cones. Call them ice cream cones as kids. Get through the ice cream cones. But yeah, it's the enemies are very cool. There's a lot of like interesting, challenging jumps like that. It's a different game, and you can play it. It was cool because you can play it in any order. Come on down. Oh. But yeah, no, the controls are tight. I'm not saying that there's the slippery is a bad thing. It's just different. Not what I'm used to. And it will take me a little while to get back into the swing of things. That's what I'm going for. That. Use bubble on him and go for it. Or I could just fight the boss. Stages are short and sweet. Good at the beginning. Ah, another one down. So I'm only looking mildly pathetic right now. Metal is one of those weapons in this game. It's way overpowered. You basically can use it everywhere. That being said, I don't, because that's just the way I roll. So we'll go into wood. Metal is good against wood. I don't remember what wood is good against. But, whatever. These are one-up machines if you played any of the other games. Just, the enemies are very interesting in this game. Like, different. Come on down, robot bats. Almost got pincered there. A still awesome track. Not one of my favorites in the game, but I remember all of this music as a kid. Alright, going down. I do remember one... I do remember one thing in the stage being difficult, and it's where the bird... Maybe I could just use metal on him. Use the power of metal! For God's sakes. These guys just continuously appear. I think this one you can actually run right up next to it. Metal, but whatever. Got past that part. This is the part that I die at a lot. Not this particular. Once I get up here. Going across the bridge with the monkeys and the birds and... I think think this is where it's at. Yeah, it is. Bamboo bridge. Get up here. Those guys aren't hard, but the birds, when they drop their eggs, they appear at the most inopportune times. Right there. Right there. These guys. Just a pain in my ass. But I am at the boss. Nope, not yet. Thought I was at the boss. One more section. Oh, this guy. The stages are pretty short and sweet. The only stage I remember being difficult is Fireman. There's some very difficult platforming in the Fireman stage that I'm not really that good at. Now this is the last section. Chickens! And we're on to Woodman. And as I said, metal on Woodman. Metal on everybody, but... Pretty cheap, but... nonetheless. You can fight him with the Mega Buster, and if you actually just follow his pattern, it's pretty easy. That being said, way easier with metal, especially since I'm just going through to finish. So I'm gonna get my password, and we will continue in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the Mega Man 2 playthrough. Later.